All right, welcome back. So, if you do a search, you'll find that there are a lot of people who talk about how they can cry and there be no tears that come out of their eyes. They can actually cry without tears. And I'm going to consider the possibility that that can happen. I'm going to consider the possibility. I'm going to say that that's true. And I'm going to assume that each and every parent of a dog attack victim happened to be one of those people who don't release tears. I mean, I've known people who, when they cry, you would see tears first. Several people, family members, everything. Like, their face wouldn't even be distorted yet. Their face would look normal. But there would be tears already. And then they would have a distorted face. But okay, whatever. I've told people my theory, and I want to talk about it again. My theory on why they can't cry. Because I personally believe that at least some of them, it was fake. With at least some of them. Because they just couldn't cry. And I believe it's because they just couldn't really care. Now, a lot of people would say that that's a loaded statement. How dare you say something like that? Well, hear me out. Just like that's a loaded statement, just like that is, like almost an offensive thing to say, to bring these dogs around children is an offensive thing to do. It's even more offensive. You see what I mean? When these adults, when these parents bring these dogs around their young, it's at that moment that those parents stop caring, and they know it. They have to rationalize in their mind that if it happens, it happens. I just hope that it doesn't happen. And I've always said that that is the moment where you actually sacrifice your young. You sacrifice their safety for the dog. So that is the turning point. That's the thing that should be looked at as offensive. Because when you do that every day, when you just don't care every day, remember, it's not just one time that they're exposing their kids to dogs. Especially if they own the things. The dog is there every day. So you rationalize it on the first day, the first day that you acquired the dog, you rationalize in your mind and then you sacrifice their safety. Well, guess what? The dog's living there. So you're doing this every day. Every day, you're saying to yourself, if it happens, it happens. So you already don't care. During that whole time when you have a home with a dog, you don't care during that whole time. And you practice not caring a lot longer, because you can't just instantly start to care once an accident happened. You've already rationalized that a mauling might happen anyways. You've already rationalized that that's possible in your mind anyways. So there's no real shock when it actually happens. That's another thing I want to emphasize. When these maulings take place, the parents actually do 100% pretend to be shocked. That part is fake. They pretend to be shocked. But the truth is that they cannot genuinely be shocked because they've already rationalized in their mind that this is possible and I'm taking the chance. I want the dog. You gotta keep your child. But these people are saying, well, the dog is more important. I'll sacrifice their safety for the dog. If it happens, it happens. So when it actually happens, these people cannot care. They can't be shocked. They can't act like it's not even a surprise to them when it happens. They're not surprised when, there's an actual attack. These people are not surprised. Why would they be? Oh my God. I know they try to pretend like they're surprised, like, oh, I never thought this could have happened. That's all BS. That's all BS. And they know it. And that's a problem. Because they get to just play stupid over and over and over and over. And nobody checks them on it. Nobody stops them and says, oh, hey, okay, it's time to stop playing dumb. How many of these fake, shocked adults or parents have we seen? I mean, there's not only no tears, their eyes don't even get watery. And if you ask me, they never look shocked. They always look like they knew it was possible. Because they always knew it was possible. You can see it on them. That they always knew it was possible. So the crime is already done. You bringing the dog into the home, bringing the dog around your young, you've already committed a crime at that point. So if a mauling, that's why I said that is like the equivalent of an actual mauling. Because you're saying, I don't care. If it happens, it happens. I don't care. So when it materializes, you are not shocked. And it's easier for you to blame the victim or to consider the possibility that the victim did something to provoke the dog. You see, it becomes easier to rationalize unlikely scenarios like the dog sitting on the child. I still don't know where they conceptualize that. But yeah, the human brain, when you don't use it right, it could do some strange things. Like you can start to believe your own lies. We all know that. But in regard to dog owners, especially owners of these large dogs, I believe that is what happens. They, at some point, tell themselves, I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to take the chance. I'll deal with the consequences. Especially the owners of bully breeds. Notice how those people, the owners of bully breeds, they always look less shocked. Obviously, if any dog owners are aware of the threat, it has to be them. That's why when there's an actual attack, they're just calm and relaxed. They're not shocked at all. And I think that's a big reason why they also don't cry. At least some of them. I think that's the case, at least for some of them. Those tears just won't come out because you're not that shocked. You're just not that shocked. You've already dealt with it. Well, you probably envisioned it. GoFundMe? No, I'm just playing. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not going to be too long on this live stream. I'm going to end it here. Now let me know what you think. And I hope you can join me on the next live stream as we continue with this crusade.